This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Jim Schaller.
Welcome, good neighbors, to episode number 66 of the Good Neighbor Podcast, Estero. Today we have good neighbor H L Burkley from Inspired Closets, serving Southwest Florida and the Sun Coast. Welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, pleasure. I'm excited to get to know a little bit more about what you guys do. So
Absolutely.
Let's jump right in. And why don't you share what you do at Inspired Closets?
Well, I'm the owner of Inspired Closets, where we do, obviously, closets. We do garages, pantries, home offices, entertainment centers, garage flooring. Anything, I like to say, anything that looks or smells like storage, we do it.
And people definitely need a lot of that these days, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Most of our clients are coming from up north where they had attics or basements, and we just don't have that down here in Florida. So space is a premium, especially storage space.
Absolutely. There's so many people that use their garage as storage and then park the car outside.
Because they don't have any other choice. That's right. Sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm from the Midwest originally too, and I miss my basement, but hey, I'll trade it off for the weather, so I'm not going to complain.
Right.
So how did you, let's talk, walk back a little. How did you get started in this industry?
Sure. I'm actually a state licensed general contractor by trade. So I was doing remodeling and additions and things like that. One of my customers got me into it by accident. When I was general contracting and I had my own business, I was the guy that would do your kitchens and bathrooms. So I designed it, purchased it, did the demo of your kitchen, installed the new one, the whole 9 yards. And so I was looking to become a subcontractor versus the general contractor to simplify my business. And the closet just kind of, it fell in my lap, and I have not looked back since. I love this industry. It's such a pleasure to work with so many people in the area and, help them find this hidden space and get this organization back up to, acceptable limits, let's say.
And it sounds like you're very passionate about it, which is great too, because when there's passion involved, you love what you do.
Definitely.
So we've all been through some type of, I want to say, hardship or challenge along our journey. Is there something that maybe you've gone through that's you can look back now and say, you know what, I'm better because I went through that?
I've been through so many challenges in my personal life and our family life and stuff like that too. I mean, I've gone from getting kicked out of major universities as a not so great student to having a son that is a special needs kid and needed brain surgery at one point. I've had challenges in business where I've almost lost the business 3 different times. So I've been through every major hurdle that there has been, I think, or a lot of them, and we've persevered and put our head down, got focused on what we do and came out on the other side. I think definitely the better and stronger, hopefully wiser, and we don't try not to make the same mistakes twice.
That is great. Yeah, it's you get through those troubles and brighter skies ahead, and it challenges you, but it makes you a better person in the long run. Are there any maybe myths or misconceptions about your industry that we could kind of clear up for our listeners?
Absolutely. The Inspired Closets brand is actually the first brand in the industry that was actually created from the ground up based on research. And you would not believe what that research, we did about 2 or 3 years of professional research, Beal research, and investigating the customer experience and who our client was and what was their expectation. What did they think they needed to do for us? And you wouldn't believe what we discovered. It's pretty amazing. People thought they needed to figure it out on their own. People were afraid to make a mistake, and they felt like it might be too expensive. A lot of our customers feel guilty about having to, about doing something nice for themselves. And so the Inspired Closets brand was created to make it easy. That is our sole focus, from our design software, our consultation process, to our preparation of your space, installation, follow-up. We want to make it easy. My personal mission when I got into the business was, if you're not willing to tell your friends and neighbors that we did your closets, then we should have never been there in the first place. We are 100% laser focused on the customer experience, and making sure that it goes off perfectly every single time. I wish I could say we were perfect every single time, but we are, and nobody is, but we definitely strive to be at the top all the time. And if you look at our reviews, and you come and you talk to our people in our showrooms and our offices, you'll see why, what the difference is. It's just a great team that we've put together.
And that's wonderful to hear that you focused on the customer service, because there's so many businesses out there today that really have lost that.
Yeah.
You're treated like a number to them, and it doesn't matter, or they're on to the next. But having that connection is really important.
And to go back to the question also on the, what's a good myth, like a really popular myth is, I can't afford it, or it's too expensive. And that is the beauty of what we do. A fun fact, we did a little research a few years ago. We found out that the average closet that we did was $1,451.
Wow.
Now that's not that much money, honestly,
Yep.
for the clientele that we have down here. And so that was pretty interesting statistic. But the beauty of what we do also is we have our own proprietary design software. We call it Studio. And it is amazing, where I can walk into your space. Let's say it's your master closet, take those measurements. And of course, it's a consultative appointment, where I am trying to uncover what are the pain points, and what is not working and what is not working. And then I can create a design with your input. We want that input and that back and forth from you, and I can show it to you in 3D. We can fly around it. I can change options. I can change the color. You get to see the price at any time. We're not trying to hide anything. Would you believe there's actually people that still do this on paper and erase things? It's kind of crazy that they're just not up with the technology. So we've embraced the technology. We've embraced this customer experience. Of course, we want to give you a clear idea of what this is going to look like and what is it going to cost. We're here to fit your budget. We're not here to jam something down your throat that you don't want or you need, that's not going to work for your family, your budget. We want you to be obviously thrilled with everything that we've done.
I love it. So I won't tell you that my brother still prints out MapQuest directions, but that's besides the point. I've gone into technology, my brother not so much.
Those were the old days. Yeah.
Yes. So it's great to hear that so many people need help with their storage, but they don't know where to start, and it's great to have somebody like you that can come in and suggest options for them and let them choose what's right for them.
Absolutely.
So outside of work, I know you're a business owner, so you probably don't have a lot of free time, but what do you enjoy to do when you do find a couple days or hours to enjoy yourself?
Well, when we're not working, my son is a Special Olympics athlete. He he does soccer. So I actually help coach the team there. And then when we get a chance to get away, we're either on the RV or we are traveling somewhere. It seems like we do, boating and things like that. We're hanging out with family here in town. So cooking, having a great time, whatever we can do.
That's it. Spending it with family and getting out and experiencing things is the way to go. So is there one thing that maybe you wish our listeners would know about Inspired Closets that maybe they don't know?
I think I alluded to before, the research kind of shows that a lot of the people just don't know where to start, and that, it's going to be really expensive. Everything that we do initially is free. So all you need to do is give us a call, set up an appointment with one of our designers to come out. There's no obligation. We'll come out, we'll talk about your space. We'll give you, some options, sometimes multiple options on, what we can do to help you. And then of course the ball is in your court. If you choose to move forward, we are I would say we're not the most we are definitely not the cheapest game in town. We're definitely not the most expensive. We actually have a one of our 4 guarantees is a price match assurance. So if you find another bid from another company that's similar to ours, has the same capabilities, then we'll look at those designs with you, and we'll show you where the differences are, because not all companies are the same. And so we will show you where those differences are, and then you can make that decision on whether you want us to do it to that level, or you're willing to kind of come up the next level up, or and work with us on that. So we love to consult with people. We love to show people the quality of our product and the differences in the price of that material, and then come to agreement on what's the next step forward.
I love that. And you're involving them in the interaction and decision, and they can decide what's best for them. And I love it. So how would our listeners go about getting a hold of you if they wanted to learn more, or they need some organizational help?
Absolutely. So many ways. The first way is to jump on if you're on our website, we're, inspiredclosets.com, you can enter your zip code, and then it will find the location closest to you. And then you can look and you can download a brochure. You can look through our idea gallery. You can get we're the only company that actually puts prices on our website and on our brochures. So you can get a range of a range of what would this actually cost me. And then once you're comfortable that this is the right way to go, you can either send in a contact me request through the website, or you could just simply pick up the phone and contact us at 239-948-0022, and you'll speak to one of our girls in one of the showrooms, and they'll set up an appointment with you. You could also stop by. You can stop. We have currently 3 showrooms, one in Naples, one in Bonita Springs, one in Fort Myers. Those addresses are on our website. We're open from 9 to 4, Monday through Friday, and you can stop in anytime and just browse and take a look. And then at that time, if you say that this is the right company, this is the right product for us, go ahead and make that appointment at that point. And then we'll come out and do our consultation.
Perfect. HL, it's been a pleasure getting to know you and learn a little bit more about Inspired Closets.
Thanks, Jim.
I hope to see you out in the neighborhood soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jim, so much for your time this morning. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast Estero. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpestero.com. That's gnpestero.com, or call 239-296-2621.